So guys, so today's video is gonna just be talking about Olimar and little things I'd like fixed for him, glitches or inconsistencies or moves that are just not working properly. And yes, these are technically buffs for Olimar, who is currently a high tier. And I know people are gonna say, well, it's Olimar, so he doesn't deserve buffs and he's lame and I hate him. I don't blame you guys for hating Olimar. He's annoying as hell to fight. But with that said, no one wants the character not work, right? Like, no one wants to be like playing a character and know, oh, my move has a chance to not function. Or, oh, my move literally doesn't work the way it's intended to. So, I'm just going to go over things that I love to see changed in the patch so Olimar works as intended with less glitches and more consistency. Now, first thing that everyone knows about is obviously shield doesn't work. We've seen Shuton get backyard by Louis Money when he had a full shield and die for it. And the shield's covering his body and everything. And that's because Olimar's hitbox is too big compared to his full-size shield. However, when I was fighting Nairo, there was a moment where I realized, wow, this really sucks. So, Paladin is full in air will poke Olimar's... Nair will poke Olimar's full shield. Like, if you look at this, note the fair didn't hit my shield. Let's look at this again. This is just a good example of how bad the shield is, right? My full shield gets poked by Paladin and Nair. Even if I try tilting it, because I started tilting it later in the set, it is still likely to get poked if the full in air connects an Olimar shield. That's really... Like, even characters with bad shields like Ridley can take a full nair on shield consistently as long as they didn't get, like, hit by a fair or a projectile before blocking the full nair on the platform, right? So we all know about that. Hopefully Nintendo gets to that, but just another great example of this is really lame. Now, another thing that's very lame for Olimar is... Let me find this real quick. Is that a lot of times, not a lot of times, sometimes Pikmin at the ledge don't function properly. And the thing is, it's kind of random. Like, if you look here, normal up smash didn't come out with the yellow Pikmin, right? It was kind of jumping in the air. The arrow was on the yellow Pikmin, indicating that was the next Pikmin line for the up smash. And something about being on the ledge with Olimar, sometimes the Pikmin, like, don't know where to go on the ledge. So they just get stuck jumping in the air and doing weird stuff. And not acting properly, right? And this isn't consistent. It's not like this situation happens consistently where I do like land, whistle, shield, and the Pikmin jumps. Sometimes the Pikmin just won't jump. Sometimes it'll be a different Pikmin depending on my whistle order, so it'll still attack. But yeah, this is very lame. And happens quite, I don't want to say often. That's the thing. It happens sometimes when Olimar like rolls into a ledge or jumps there, or gets hit there, or does a get up. Like I might do get up and grab it, might not come out properly, and sometimes it will. So, it's very annoying, and if you look at sets, and you play Olimar a lot, you'll see this happen often and be like, oh, this is lame. Or, like, he's, like, falling off a platform, and sometimes the Pikmin don't work properly. Which, nothing I want to talk about for Olimar. I didn't have my game on. Oh, whatever, it doesn't matter. You guys didn't see anything. So, something else happens for Olimar is when you plug Pikmin, they go on the platform, right? And there's a trick called platform desync, which is pretty cool. Definitely kind of lame at the same time. However, because Pikmin land on the platforms, there is, and I'm not sure if this is intentional with the whole platform desync where Pikmin you plug on plug a Pikmin lands on a platform, you can attack with it. But sometimes what happens is you do something like this, and because Pikmin lands on a platform, you can't use it immediately because it's too far away. Like if I do like, well, that happens with this as well. I'm gonna try to think of a better way to set this up, where I could do this, right? So plug the Pikmin, it's on the platform. And see how it's stuck on the platform there for a second? So if I try to attack with a Pikmin when it's stuck on the platform moving towards me, because it gets stuck on the platform, see what happens? So that's actually really bad in a lot of situations, right? Where it's like, I want to do Pikmin pluck, run forward, fair, run forward, forward smash. And I can't because the Pikmin is stuck on the platform just running there. However, of course, when I like do this, and I do this, Pikmin's gonna run to me. I did that forward smash a bit too early. So I do like this, and I forward smash. See, the Pikmin would actually work after a little bit of time. Whereas with the platform stuff, I have to wait even longer than normal. And it just doesn't look right, especially when it's like two Pikmin, like, oh, I'm gonna do something. Oh, wait, I couldn't do anything for a while, right? I'm gonna have to pluck Pikmin and like fair them to get them off the platform, which wastes time and actually doesn't let Olimar like aggressively move towards people, and people don't like seeing Olimar being defensive. Just give me more reasons to be offensive, right? Make it so I don't have to do like this to pick up a Pikmin off the platform. So that's an annoying glitch with him. I'm assuming it's a glitch. Other issue with Olimar I have is his forward air. So his forward air actually doesn't have proper hitboxes. So if you look at this move, I'll try to space it. It's not easy to space this, but there is a blind spot on the stem of Olimar's forward air. I didn't get it there. Like I said, it's not easy to space, so bear with me for a bit. There we go. I got it second time. So you notice like his arm is in a hitbox, his stem is in a hitbox. Oh my god, I just got the pins and needles feeling my leg. You know, it feels like super numb all of a sudden. Oh, that's annoying. But yeah, so like, you notice how the hand is in a hitbox, the stem is in a hitbox, and then like the stem is a hitbox and like pits the leg, right? So I think that's, I'm assuming once again that's not intended. I'm assuming, I mean maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like that stem should be hitbox, and the same thing with the hand, holding the stem with a Pikmin whacking the opponent. So yeah, that's at least consistent, so it's not the biggest deal compared to some other things. It could be like intended. I think the last glitch I want to talk about is just if you throw a Pikmin and they're like on stage moving towards Olimar on the ground, he can't attack above B. So this wasn't an issue in Smash 4 as far as I'm aware. But yes, like if I try up B and do an attack, you notice the attacks won't come out even though I have a Pikmin. And it's just dumb, right? Because it even says in his tooltip, hey, Olimar can attack above B. It's intended. He has a Pikmin available, he should attack with it. And there's ways to circumvent it, so it's not the worst thing in the world. It just feels annoying when it does happen, and it's kind of annoying to know there's some things we can't do because of that. And since this is a lot of ways easily circumvented, and it actually very rarely matters, I'm pretty sure if it was fixed, it would actually not matter too much. It'd be just like, oh, this is nice. My move works as intended every time now. So yeah, just small things for Olimar that I would like fixed to make it more consistent, to make things work as properly intended. No one wants their character to not work. You know, everyone complains about their character not doing this and that properly, needing these buffs. And I get it, people hate Olimar, but you know, even if you hate a character, you can understand sometimes when it's like, oh, his move didn't work properly. That is lame. Alright, peace out.